Today's first film was a film I really wanted to see in theaters, but unfortunately it never played in Atlanta. Atlanta is usually really good about getting sort of art house documentary films, but every once in a while, some films just slip between our cracks. So this one was 2006's Cameraperson, which was directed by Kirsten Johnson and directed, produced, edited, and shot by. She's a cinematographer who has been working for over 25 years, and she edited a bunch of footage from various documentaries that she worked on and projects into this one sort of memoir film. Um, it's really fascinating. It premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. It won copious amounts of awards. Everyone thought it was going to get nominated for an Academy Award, and very shocked when it didn't. That's 2 years in a row that a really well-acclaimed film directed by a woman didn't make it into that spot. This year, obviously, being Keddy. Last year, Cameraperson. It follows, so it's sort of, it's not done in any linear way. It's not like, let's start 25 years and go to the most recent thing that she shot. She interslices shots of various places around the world with her own family. So including time that she spent in Bosnia, time that she spent in southern abortion clinics, various other places around the world. And I think my favorite moment in the entire film happens maybe 2/3 of the way through, when she shows these moments, or these places where horrible atrocities took place, mass killings, all kinds of torture, rape, all kinds of things, but after the fact, and shot incredibly beautifully. And it's haunting because it shows, one, just like the everyday beauty of the world, but two, it shows that a camera is not ever, even in a documentary, objective. It is subjective, and it can tell whatever story it wants to tell. So if you did not have the superimposed text telling you the mass atrocities that took place in these various things, you would just see the beauty of it. And that's horrifying, that you can take a camera and make anything beautiful, and you can take a camera and make anything ugly, and you can take a camera and make a viewer feel anything that you want them to feel. And so this film, while is a memoir of her time and these things that she's seen, both beautiful and ugly, it's also a sort of treatise on the nature of cinema, documentary or otherwise, and its ability to make a viewer feel whatever they want you to feel. And it doesn't necessarily say that one or the other is a bad thing. It doesn't say that manipulation of viewers is terrible. It just shows you, like, very, very succinctly how that happens, and it leaves you as a viewer to sort of not just think about the film you just watched, but all the films you've ever watched, as well as specifically with nonfiction film, makes you think about who made the films, what they wanted you to feel, what they may have left out, and whether the framing was the whole picture. But then also, because you're interspersed with bits of her life, her children, her ailing mother, things like that, you also get sort of a look into how all of this work can affect the creator as well as the subjects that they are capturing. It's just a fascinating, beautifully shot, beautifully made, introspective documentary film. I highly recommend it. It is available on DVD and Blu-ray from the Criterion Collection. It's also streaming on the Criterion channel on Filmstruck, so you can watch it no matter how you like to watch films, except in theaters right now. I also remember she did a Q&A at the Wing in New York last summer. I was unable to go because I broke my foot, and I was not allowed to fly because it was a work injury. I was not allowed to fly for work because it was a work injury, so that sucked. So I missed it, but I got to follow the Q&A, and she said that her next film, I believe, is sort of she's filming the death of her father as he dies. Like the two of them have been working on this for a while, which is super morbid. But now that I've seen this film, Cameraperson, I'm like, oh yeah, this makes sense for her as an artist. So I'm like really fascinated to see that and see it. Does she capture the beauty of death? Does she capture the endless journey? Is it mordant? Is it morbid? Is it sad? Is it happy? Is it hopeful? Is it I can't think of the opposite of hopeful right now. Pessimistic. There we go. I don't know. I just know that I can't wait to see it. So this is Cameraperson from Kirsten Johnson. It is sublime. You should definitely seek it out. I'm glad I finally saw it. And I hope you have a good Saturday. Watch all the movies.